Hey, this is the Hey Ed YouTube channel, and I'm coming to you from outside for a change. Today I want to do a video on the Mississippi River. It's a big news story right now. It's a global story, and I'm thinking, geez, I would be remiss if I didn't cover it because the Mississippi is right in my backyard. So let's talk about that for a second. Now, right now, I've got beautiful Lake Minnetonka behind me, so there's a nice view. So this is about 2 blocks from my house, and I come down here for my walks all the time. And so let's talk about what's going on with the Mississippi. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Mississippi is one of the most famous rivers in the world. It's one of the longest rivers in the world, and it is a major artery of transportation, primarily for agriculture products, but all sorts of products. And the big story out is that the Mississippi is right now at record lows. Okay, the water level has gone down dramatically, and it's a really big problem because thousands upon thousands of river barges cannot move, so they're all backed up, and so it's a really big problem right now because 50% of all agriculture products that the U.S. produces for global consumption flow through the Mississippi. Okay, so we already have big issues with food shortages and inflation, and now this is just going to add to it. Now, the farmers in America have already been under pressure because this year they couldn't get access to very much fertilizer. Good morning, Russia. Okay, so yields were already down quite a bit. Now, the transportation cost for grain right now is up over 380% year over year. So these farmers were already under pressure, and now these barges cannot get through. There are even stories now of a lot of barges just dumping their load on the side of the river because they're trying to, raise the level of the barges so that they can move. So this is a really big issue. So I think that this could directly affect the cost of bread, anything that has grain in it, including meat, because cows eat grain, right? So this is going to add to the issue that we have globally with inflation. So although I don't have the Mississippi right behind me, I've got Lake Minnetonka. I did drive down to the river to take a look at it, and yeah, the levels are down dramatically. I couldn't get close enough to the river because there was some construction and stuff, and I could have found another spot, but time is short. So I thought, let's get some Lake Minnetonka footage because it's a beautiful site and give you a chance to see where I live. I've been thinking a lot lately about all of these issues that are coming to head all at the same time. I mean, we have problems with the banks. We have problems with inflation. We have problems with the corrupt government. We have the markets are very volatile. So you really, really need to start getting prepared. If you haven't stored, look, you got to do the practical preparations, right? You got to get your water. You got to get your extra food. You have to do it, and you have to do it now. Any money you spend on food right now is not going to be a waste of money, all right? You're going to eat that stuff. With inflation running as high as it is, you're going to make more money on the groceries you buy today than you will in the stock market. So just, stock up, for peace of mind. Get that done. And more importantly, from a financial point of view, you got to get some of your money out of the bank, if not most of it. And then take some of that dough and go out and buy some gold and silver. That's the only real money in the world. You have to have it. Look, when you buy gold and silver, you're not buying anything. You're just transferring your assets from a really bad asset class, fiat currency, into a solid one, gold and silver. So I'm going to try to bring you some more videos of me out for walks, showing you the beautiful Lake Minnetonka and where I live, and give you an idea of where Hey Ed lives. That's it for now. Ed Anderson signing out.
Copy that.